so let's talk about light bulbs. Most cars come with different kind of light bulbs. You've got your typical like 1/6/8 size light bulb. It's a little wedge-based bulb. You've got your 921 bulb, as you can see right there. A little bit brighter, higher wattage. And then sometimes you've got these festoon style bulbs. It kind of looks like a glass fuse with pointed ends, but it is a light bulb. And a lot of people use these for dome lights, map lights, whatever, courtesy lights, lots of different lights in the car and in the cargo area. And they're okay, but they're not great. Then some people decided, hey, let's make LED bulbs, and here's an LED version of these festoons. And honestly, it's not really that much brighter. It's a little brighter, a little wider, but it's still not that great. Then the people at, I guess it's pronounced SMAUTOP, they contacted me and they said, hey, we'd like you to try some of our LEDs and see what you think. Well, I see a hell of a lot more LEDs on here, so that's going to be a lot better than this for sure. And then they had a substitute for the 921 style bulb as well. It's just barely a little bit bigger, but as you can see, a ton of LEDs all over these bulbs here. So, I'm going to do a quick overview of these. And a little bit heavier, but so what? It's not like you're worried about a few ounces or grams in your car. Should provide light pretty much every angle. These aren't focused LEDs, so having a little heat sink on the side isn't going to hurt your light output really. Most LEDs are polarity sensitive, so when you plug it into the socket, if it doesn't turn on, then you'll need to flip it over, plug it back in again. Obviously, you need to do that while the car is on and the light circuit is active, and I'll show how to do that in the car in the installation video in just a bit. Next, let's take a look at this dome light. There are actually two in this kit, and it comes with a bunch of different adapters to work for different style bulbs. You've got the old, I can't remember what these are called. You push them in, turn it a little bit, and those little pins will hold it from falling back out of the socket. And then you've got these adjustable festoon style to fit different size festoon bulbs. This is one of the smallest ones it would fit, it looks like, but it'll also fit the slightly larger ones that you sometimes see in different vehicles. And then you've got the T10 base. Looks like the wire's a little bent. That's easy enough to fix for these style 168 and 192 bulbs. And just like the other wedge type, these are polarity sensitive. So if you plug it in and it doesn't work, well, you can either take the base back out or just flip the wire right here, and that works just as well. The colors don't necessarily have to match. The electrons don't care what color the wire is. And then these big, huge LED bases come with some double-sided foam tape on there so that you can stick it inside the dome light housing and not have to worry about rattling inside your car. We'll take a look at the different bulbs and see how they go into the car and see what their light output looks like. I've already removed the bulb from the housing. The access panel is very difficult to get to in there. The car is not running, but the key is on. I set the parking brake, and now I'm going to go put it in reverse so that the light will come on, and then we can pop in one of these LEDs. Alright, so as you can see, that's our reverse light. Just pull that straight out, grab an LED. Remember I said sometimes it matters which way it goes. We'll try to put one in one way. That obviously works real well. We'll flip it over. Well, these are polarity insensitive. They don't care. And boy, is that bright. Okay, so here we have the rear dome light in the cargo area, hatchback of my Highlander, and I'm just going to use a little plastic tool to separate the lens. It's a pretty significant little pop, but it's normal. Just uses some little tabs on the edge to hold it in. And you can see I've already got an LED in there, but we're going to upgrade. One of these big old panels. I've already got the festoon style on it. And what we'll do is we'll put the festoon in and then paste the LED panel in there, and the wire will tuck up underneath it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh wow, that's really bright. Let me face it the other way, or let me unplug it first. And we'll put the spring-loaded festoon part in. And it just kind of snaps right in. So we'll tuck some of this extra wire up in there. Get our panel and plug it in. Let's see if it's polarity sensitive. It is, so you do have to plug it in the right way or else you get nothing. But as you can see, that is insanely bright. Just for this test, I'm just going to go ahead and snap the cover back on. And there it is, nice and flush, insanely bright, and we'll do a before and after picture. This is lighting up practically daylight in here.
So these LEDs definitely look like a good buy. They're brighter and whiter than regular incandescent bulbs and should basically never burn out. Right now, these SMAUTOP LEDs are listed on Amazon for $7.99 US for a 4-pack of the 921 replacement, and also $7.99 for a 2-pack of the 48 LED dome light panels. And as it turns out, they're actually cheaper than regular incandescents. Right now, it costs almost $6 for just a 2-pack of the incandescents, but for $2 more, you can get a 4-pack of these LEDs. For me, that allowed me to put them in the reverse lights on both of my cars, so there was no waste. So would I buy these myself? Absolutely. The only possible downside is that the dome light is so bright it hurts your eyes to look directly at it. But because it's so bright, it makes it really easy to find stuff on the floor and sometimes even under the seats. Anyway, long story short, if you've been waiting for LED tech to mature, the wait's over. It's time to upgrade.